It's mowing season. Welcome back to the Papé Toolkit. Today we're going to go over three popular John Deere models: the S120, the X350, and the Z315E. If you're a homeowner looking for a traditional lawn tractor, a premium lawn tractor, or maybe even a more maneuverable and fast zero-turn, this video is for you. We're going to compare cut quality, maneuverability, comfort, overall performance in real-world mowing conditions. Let's get after it. With the S120 with a 42-inch deck. All right, let's check out the maneuverability. Cutting in and out of these corners is pretty easy on this machine. Again, it's got a nice tight turning radius. I am having to press that mow and reverse button on this, so a little bit of an extra step there in the name of safety. Maneuverable, absolutely. Nice big tires in the back on this one. Very easy to turn. Not a horribly wide tire with an 8-inch tire on the back, so made it pretty easy to turn. Let's take a look at cut quality. So the cut quality on this machine with a 42-inch edge deck does a really nice job, actually. The 22 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine that's pushing that deck is moving those blades with quite a quickness, and so it is pushing that material out very nicely, dispersing it pretty well. I would say some of my higher horsepower machines do a little bit better job than this one does, especially because like the XL deep decks have quite a bit bigger opening, but this does a fine job. There's nothing to be disappointed about the cut quality on this machine, so pretty decent job on that. I'm going to jump right into comfort here. So I think this is where I would probably critique this machine the most. It's definitely an entry-level model, and so the seat in particular isn't the best seat that John Deere offers. It seems like it's going to be very rugged. I was really like to see when they brought this one on board. It looks like it's quite a bit more rugged of a seat, and so I think it's going to last the test of time very well. I just don't know if it's as comfortable as some of the others. The side-by-side pedals on this particular offering do a nice job, very easy to use, nice big open platforms. As far as the comfort-wise goes in that, I mean, the platform is big, and I'm a bigger guy, so it fits me very well, especially for a smaller machine. This is kind of entering the lineup in. All right, wrapping it up, let's take a look at that time. Oof. All right, yeah, so 13:01. Hey, pretty good for a 42-inch deck. All in all, a great bang for your buck machine.
Now let's take a look at the X350 with a 42-inch deck. Let's talk a little bit about maneuverability first here. So this machine obviously can go around these corners with ease. I'll tell you, this thing had very well balanced steering. It had a very tight turning radius. It cut in and out of these corners without any issues. I think my only critique is pressing that mow and reverse button so my blades won't cut out was a little finicky and a little touchy. You needed to make sure you pressed it well before your foot touched that reverse pedal. Otherwise it would kill those blades. But all in all, a great maneuverable machine. Let's talk about comfort. So I'll tell you, this machine was very comfortable. This terrain maybe doesn't come through really that great in the video as being pretty bumpy, but I'll tell you, it is pretty bumpy out there. The seat, 18-inch high back seat, was a great comfort. Nice big tires in the rear to kind of isolate you from those bumps. All right, let's talk about cut quality. We are mowing at about 3 inches on every one of our machines. I will tell you that 42-inch deck with that twin blade system does a wonderful job on our lawn. It makes it look like a very professional cut every single time. That blade speed with those twin blade systems is just moving, and it's cutting really well. All right, looks like we're wrapping up here. We're coming to the finish. Let's go ahead and check out the time that we got. All right, a 1/3 acre in 12.55 minutes. Up next, we have the Z315E, again with a 42-inch deck.
So let's jump right into maneuverability. The highlight of a zero turn is its maneuverability, and the Z315E delivers the maneuverability in spades. It's really easy to whip around those corners, back and forth, making it super simple to give you those great straight lines. Z315E, super maneuverable machine. All right, let's jump into comfort. So we've talked about this a little bit in some of our videos. This terrain isn't exactly the smoothest terrain. This machine, though it is an entry-level machine in the zero-turn lineup, does do a nice job of isolating you from some of those bumps. I wouldn't say that this is probably top-tier comfortability, but it is definitely nice.
All right, let's jump into cut quality since we got some nice good footage here. This machine, as expected with that 42-inch deck, does a really nice job. Blade speed is a huge piece of the equation when you're talking about cut quality. 42-inch Excel deep deck delivers a really nice cut quality, even in this zero-turn package with a 20 horsepower engine. So does a really nice job. Results kind of speak for themselves there. And there we are finishing up. Let's go ahead and check out the time that we got. Nice time for a nice zero turn.